May this be a surprise to anyone anymore. The lunatic retard governor Gavin Newsom calls for a California ban on new gas-fueled cars by 2035. Now, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and let's get on with this video. As you can see right now, Politico and all these leftist people are gawking over this executive order, which basically directs the California Air Resources Board to put in a new rule that is completely unconstitutional, by the way, to make sure that the only cars that are sold in 15 years are zero-emission vehicles. And look, sure, you were supposed to be dummies in California, but this just surprises me, the new depths, right? And this guy wants to run for president. What a joke. And it's kind of astounding how you have such expensive gasoline, and the governor does nothing about it. And why does he do nothing about the gasoline price? Well, it's because he wants you to buy electric cars. Pretty quite interesting. Now, if you were to look at many articles, they all regurgitate the same talking points about zero emission, climate, as if anybody cares, number one. And it's not looking to the poor as a solution of this problem. Look, the poor can't afford to buy $50,000 Tesla vehicles or $35,000 Tesla vehicles. And where are they going to charge their cars if they don't have houses? I mean, how are you going to do this whole utopian leftist green energy Marxist paradise when you can't have people be able to afford cars? It's kind of ridiculous. And it takes $1,000 to even buy a charger for this type of car. And you're over here saying that, oh, all you need is a solar system, an outlet, a house, 50 grand for a car. Like, are you kidding me? And it's kind of insane. And you look at the Tesla stock and all this futurism, and for what? All wasted money. The Tesla stock, and I'm sorry to Nuance Bro who's invested into this, but the Tesla stock is down 10%. People are not looking forward to electric cars as they were 5 years ago even. And if you were to look at what this bimbo says about the climate, it's all disingenuous. He goes around talking about a fire as if that's a big issue. It's kind of weird to me how this guy could have an ounce of credibility, and yet here we are. I mean, come on. And it's not even like it's like I'm even to be surprised, but this did surprise me for whatever reason. And again, how is he even able, like, what kind of dictator is he? He's a progressive, he's a liberal. Well, I think everybody should have their civil rights, but I don't have the right to buy a gasoline car. Are you retarded? You can have kids that are transvestites, but oh my god, you're driving a car? That's too bad. What? You're insane. You're bonkers, dude. Now, let's get on to the actual prediction here. This is 2024. Trump wins re-election. Who is going to be the Republican? Let's say it's Mike Pence against a retard Newsom for 2024. He's winning California safe. He is going to win Oregon, Washington safe. He is going to win Hawaii safe. He's going to sweep up the eastern seaboard. Okay, let's just say this much. Let's say that he wins these two hellhole states, New York and Illinois. He wins Virginia, if not safe, likely. I think he's retarded, so maybe it will be likely. We can have Mike Pence get all the obvious states. He will get the prairie states, Kansas, Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, the South, for the most part, West Virginia, Indiana, South Bend, who cares? As you can see, the energy policy is about to factor in a moment now. Banning gasoline cars. So it's 2024, and we're 10-ish years away from him banning cars that have gasoline in the tank. Let's see how this goes. Well, Iowa doesn't like a ban on ethanol, basically, and that's what would happen if you banned gasoline cars. So Iowa's going to lose a lot of money. So this is going to go bigly for Pence, even though he's not even that good for Iowa. And then when we look at the state of Georgia, this is going to go lean to likely, and I tell you this because who doesn't want to have gas-powered cars, right? And then we look at the state of Ohio. They're going to lose a lot of fracking. This is at least going lean. When you look at the state of Michigan, let's say that he does win Michigan tilt, all right? And let's do say that he wins Wisconsin tilt somehow. And let's say he does win Minnesota lean. But when we look at certain places like the at-large of Maine, perhaps, we look at the 2nd district, we can have this flipping R, right? And then we could have North Carolina lean R. We could have Pennsylvania, Western Pennsylvania, very strong on the fracking, on the oil. They're not going to like taking a whole sucker of gasoline off of the industry that they're working in. We look at New Hampshire, This is going to probably go for Newsom, unfortunately. And you might think it's unorthodox, but then I'm going to do the South for last. The retard of potheads in Colorado will probably go likely for Newsom. We're looking at a lean for Nevada, unfortunately. And we're going to be looking at a Florida that's going to be, I would honestly say, lean if not tilt Pence. And then we're looking at Texas, the great state of Texas. And that's obviously going to go safe, if not likely, for Pence, because gas is very popular in Texas. A guy saying, I'm going to take away your cars in 10 years is going to be retarded if he tries to run for president. Now we can say New Mexico will be safe. Ugh. And then we're going to say Arizona is going to be tilt red, but that's what you're going to get. If you do this policy, you are going to lose elections. Banning cars, are you freaking kidding me? Are you out of your mind? Jesus Christ. Thank you, leftists, for making it easier to be a Republican nowadays. You guys are so stupid. Anyways, guys, goodbye.